about what the how it looks, you know, because we're all vain creatures, of course. But the process itself was very pleasant. I feel like a bit closer to Magnus now. I feel like we've sort of gone through something.
We've become a bit more intimate than we were an hour ago.
Exactly, which is kind of the point of life, isn't it? I mean, we're all trying to just connect.
That is rather nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean,
And I'm flattered that you would reconstruct my anus on your kitchen island here. You know, where you prepare your dinner.
Oh, well, but you know, to be honest, there's some people think the chocolates have come straight as a cast from someone's anus.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, it's been up someone's bottom, you know.
Yeah, those people are.
Not bright.
That's what we call Trump voters.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Mouth breathers.
Yeah, so there really isn't much connection, you know. All this part is quite divorced from the actual action, isn't it?
Yeah, but not in our heads, not in our minds, as we consider it.
What is it with Trump over there? Is he popular, or is he just?
He's popular enough to get elected. I mean, but he's maintained at 46% of the voters have even become more entrenched in support. He may never lose those, but that might not be enough to do it again. Hopefully it won't be.
Who's the fellow who's just decided to stand?
Well, Sanders just put it out the ring again,
Bernie
didn't he?
Sanders,
Oh,
yeah.
Bernie Sanders,
There's
yeah.
about a dozen now already, real candidates.
The interesting thing is, when you put plaster of Paris in water, like that will never set. You can leave that there as long as you like. It will never go hard. But once you stir it,
You've got to activate it.
yeah, activates
Wow.
Okay, do you want to mention the pyramid thing, just so they know how much to mix and
Yeah,
powder
sure.
to put in?
Tell us specifically what you've done.
it. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that just right. Small amount of water in a bowl. Then sprinkle on the plaster of Paris until it forms an island in the middle of the water. That means you've got enough. Then you can leave that to stand. You can leave that to stand for as long as you like. It's not going to go off. So this could have been prepared right at the beginning had I wanted to. But as soon as you agitate it, now it's starting to go off. And oh look, there's a fly.
No.
Wow, great.
Let's leave her in there.
No, we'll put it on the top, like a cherry. Ah, fantastic. They get everywhere.
Take that home with you, mummified fly.
Yeah, for your souvenir.
Yeah, start mixing,
We have to
mixing
use
his
the
DNA
fly.
with it. Yeah.
We must. Did that just happen to land in
It's
there?
come out there.
Because
Got into there.
I was going to request a fly. I didn't know if that was extra.
I'll have to see what I can give you fly-wise. I'll
Yeah.
give you a fly soap.
Yeah. No, I want a fly asshole.
Okay, now, unlike the alginate, this
Yeah.
doesn't go off immediately. This-
Okay.
This will take, who knows, 5 to 10 minutes to start to go off.
Okay.
And that's when you pour it. So that gives me time to make the other wall.
And so you're making a clay wall just to hold the plaster.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because the clay has got to come over the top of our blue alginate. Build a wall. Build a wall.
You're making a wall around my asshole and of clay, and you've also done similar work with cardboard, right? Motorized cardboard?
Yeah, I like using cardboard as a sculpture medium.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great stuff. Corrugated cardboard.
sure.
I'll show you this stuff. There's a few things downstairs. I'm not positive about it. I just thought this building a wall and an arsehole. It's quite topical, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, there's got to be a headline.
There are metaphors in there somewhere.
Yes.
Maybe we should get people to stick casts of their own anus on Trump's wall.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, Steve McQueen's just come up with this bloody project where he's photographing kids in schools. It's not really art, but I think artists like to involve kids in things now, don't they?
Yeah.
Anthony Gomby got loads of kids to make those little figures.
Who are the kids in your photo on your wall here?
The main photo is me and my sister.
That is?
Yeah, and the black frame, that's me, and it's quite
It's great.
intriguing in that I don't think it looks a bit like me apart from my hand. My hand still looks like that. But the rest of me, I can't see me in it.
Where was this taken?
Oh, I was in a back garden in Tottenham where we used to live. But my sister used to follow me around by all accounts. She idolised me so much. She followed me all the time.
For good reason.
Who knows the reason? She doesn't follow me anymore, thank goodness.
Yeah, that would be a trifle strange.
Yes. Right, let's get that there. Go there. What about these blue moulds? Now these alginate casts will float in water. So I make a point of just on the inside of it.
Just lock them down.
Yeah, lock them down with just a little bead of clay on either side. If they float to the top, it's not the end of the world. You can remove them, but it's not great news. Okay, so having got the plaster into liquid form, how's that one going? Okay, that one's still. We pour it over, and once again, this is just agitate it to get out any air bubbles and make sure the plaster's going down into all the little grooves we want.
Sure. That's where the magic happens.
Absolutely. Oops. Let's get that on it. You can see it's just about going off. It goes off more slowly than the alginate. But from this point on, there's no stopping it. The chemical reaction has started, and that's going to take a further, I guess, 10 minutes, something like that. So look at that big air bubble come up there.
Oh yeah, I see.
They come up gradually. You see another one come in there, see?
Yeah. And what is the significance of removing the air bubbles?
Well, you don't want them spoiling your mould, really. You don't
Sure.
want them. But it's not the end of the world because the air bubble can be filled or removed, but just better off not having it. Okay.
You really have this. You look like a scientist preparing an invention of some sort.
Yeah, we have had some comments on the site
Yeah.
likening me to certain mad scientists, and even Harold Shipman, who was a rather notorious murderer.
Harold Shipman.
Harold Shipman.
Harold Shipman. Yeah.
As was I, a rather longer silver beard,
Sure.
as did he.
Sure.
But,
But I imagine for a certain type, for those who fetishize this body part, this would be intoxicating to watch you do something like this.
well, art and science, they sort of they go hand in hand, don't they? You know, the arts
Sure.
and the sciences, they're often paired together. Most artistic processes that use a technique step into science, really, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, casting and moulding, brass foundries, you name it, stuff like that. And artists are now particular, they're giving their projects to other people. They're just having the idea. You know, some of our better known British artist, had the idea, pass it all on to some, who knows, steel manufacturer.
Sure.
What's his name?
Take-
Anish Kapoor, the bloke who did the big thing at the Olympics.
Yeah, the orbit.
Telltale.
Orbital,
Yeah.
yeah.
But from your estimation, you guys are the first artists to specialize in this.
As far as I know.
Yeah.